be on the walk and talk. Just that audio straight drop. Free all my niggas out the county, the feds and that state prop. R.I.P. to my pops. He passed in 08 and I kept grinding while they kept hating. But they notice me, they know it's me. Fresh fit smelling like potency. Flowing hell but my heart brick like cold degrees. Silence be golden like the trophies be. Used to make music for the hood, now they spinning my shit overseas. Stomping mud hole at anything that you put me on. Spit game strictly up the muscle, my cook up strong. I'm first heat, you ain't even in the race. I get the walk and they be shook. I can see it in their face, come to rating them. They homeless, they ain't even in the place. I'm always in the kitchen cooking, come and get a plate. The thotties on me, I be curving them. Common vibes, but if she catch me lost in the sauce, then I'ma slide. I be chillin', I be coolin', I be out the way maneuvering, they see how I'm doing. More cook up, more pressure. Grind hard and talk lesser. I be chillin', I be coolin', I be out the way maneuvering, they see how I'm doing. More cook up, more pressure. Grind hard and talk lesser. They can't stand me, take a seat. It's gonna be a while, ain't playing with them. Why you thinking pitch, you really see me smile? I just get flea, post a pic so they can see me style. You see me with a cup, you know what's up. Plus I keep some loud. Big saucy, they know I'm nice. Life's a bitch, I roll a 4, 5, 6 after I shake the dice. Save the shade, I'm fit for these beats like they tailor-made. Been killing shit since the 7th grade. I put the pen to the paper and ignite the page. Got my weight up in wrote raps when I was in the cage. Came home flooded shit or some other shit. Ever since the people can't get enough of it, nigga, I does the shit. Can't say that I flow like nobody that you know. Y'all the type to listen to niggas and mimic the flow. Assist your bitch with the dick, I give and I go. It's Dopeflow, man, you know how this shit gon' go. I be chillin', I be coolin', I be out the way maneuvering, they see how I'm doing. More cook up, more pressure. Grind hard and talk lesser. I be chillin', I be coolin', I be out the way maneuvering, they see how I'm doing. More cook up, more pressure. Grind hard and talk lesser. Big walk. You know that shit.
Indeed, it's your fucking boy Spoda, aka Mr. Dopeflow, man. You know I killed it Theorematic. You know that shit, man.
Like I'm obese on both feet. It's Spody, nigga, they know me. I know the.
It wasn't like I seen something, it was like, all right, this is what I want to do. Like, the music is just always in my DNA. So it's like, I feel like maybe that was just a part of me. And God rest my pop's soul, a lot of people told me that he was into the music heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's from Brooklyn, Farragut Project, so they used to tell me he was DJing, he used to be rapping. I didn't know none of this. I wasn't even born yet, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people used to call him Lil Brooklyn, like, nah, I see why you do the music, because it was in the blood. It was in your bloodline. You might have not have known it, but your pops was already doing this shit before you was born.
Shit, big fucking walk, nigga. You know that. Big Long Island, biggest shore town, nigga. Spody, nigga. Mr. Dopeflow, you know that shit.
First project I put out was in the end of 2008 going into 2009, but if you look it up online, it'll say 2009. It's called The Arrival. That was when I was on my Twitter wave. I didn't even have a Facebook yet. I came off of MySpace, and I was fucking with MySpace. I didn't know nothing about Facebook yet. So I dropped it on that piff, and I was promoting my shit on Twitter heavy, because I had like a little following back then or whatever like that. And that was a collective of different producers from NYC, Jersey, Philly, like the whole tri-state area. I had a few. I ain't gonna front, that was my first project. I think, don't quote me, I think I had like 17 or 18 songs. This was after me going through trials and tribulations with my mans getting knocked off, feeling like, damn, should I do it? And then in the midst of that, I started getting my buzz up in my hood. I'm battling niggas. I was working in one guy barbershop as a sweeper from like 5th, 6th grade up until 9th grade. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, you working in the shop, you got everybody from the hood. You know, you got hood people coming through. It's always topics of discussions. It's always disagreements. It's always arguments about shit. So, in that time frame from me going and pressing my mans to me putting in my work in the hood, battling niggas. I was thirsty. By that time, I didn't have no structure. I know what a 16 was. I was writing like fucking 48s in one verse. I didn't have no structure. So when I went to go rap for niggas or battle niggas, I'm spitting a whole song in one verse. And they looking at me like, nah, this nigga's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and back then, I was able to remember my shit without having to look at the pad. That like now it's different because I'm way older. You deal with life, and you know your mind capacity is not how it was. I didn't have no kids in the world or no bills, so I could have time to sit there and memorize my whole rap book. I would go around battling niggas in the hood. We go to house parties and there's other niggas in towns who rap. Niggas automatically know now at this point, oh nah, this nigga Spo rap, yo, they throw me in, yo, Spo, yo, get this nigga, up. I'm working in the barbershop. You know, you got different niggas who rap and come through there. Everybody from the barbershop bigging me up. Yo, this my little man Spoda. He just sweep it up. Yo, he spit. I bet you he'll cook anybody you can get there. They gassing it. But I was so young and thirsty. I'm with it because now I'm confident as fuck. I know I can write bars. And now I'm like, all right, whatever. Because now I feel like I got a point to prove to whoever. Now it's not even about my mans. Now it's to the outside world. I got a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to show y'all niggas I can rap. Like, I might not have the guidance or the structure yet, but now that I had it down packed how to write and make shit make sense and piece it together, it was over after that. I said, I used to sneak out the crib and go battle niggas. Like, because my mom used to be strict. I would be on punishment. If I came in the crib, she was strict, she Jamaican. She wasn't tolerating nothing less than a C. I came in the crib, I couldn't go outside, I'm on punishment. Niggas would call me like, yo, we had a house party. I know I can't go outside. Niggas would call me. I used to live in Union Boulevard. I would jump out the second story window. And whole ass sprinting up the block or wherever it was and go link with niggas just to be around where niggas was rapping. Because now at this point, I'm like, I know I'm nice. I'm not thinking about whoever nice with. I'm nice. I'm going to show niggas I'm nice. I'm sneaking out and I'm climbing back up the second story window to get back in my crib. My mom don't know nothing. All she knows we went to sleep when we supposed to go to sleep. Y'all niggas go to sleep, it's time to go to sleep. Once I knew she was asleep and niggas hit my phone, I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Straight house party.
Indeed!
Shout out my man Bob. He probably gonna be mad because he be like, don't ever bring me up about shit, but I knew Bob. Me and him basically came out the same time. 08, the class of 08, 09 with the rapping. You know what I'm saying? He from Nassau, I'm from Suffolk. But we got mutual people who know each other. He was doing his thing with the music and the shows, and I was doing my thing. We crossed paths a couple of times. Before we actually met in the physical, we crossed paths at a few different local shows. Out in his way, out my way. But we have always heard about each other. So, you know what I'm saying? We started chopping it up. We started getting cool, whatever. We never did nothing with each other back then. We ain't do no music. We just always cool talking about music and regular shit. We basically started building a brother bond. So then, fast forward, just like 08, 09. Fast forward, into 2016, I get locked up out of state. I do a year. I come home. I was speaking to Bub all the years up until then. I come home. He's one of the first niggas who hit me. And when I first came home, I ain't going front. Wasn't trying to talk to nobody. Like, I was still, like, trying to fathom the fact that I did jail time and all that shit. So I had to get my mind right. So he was one of the first niggas I finally spoke to. He like, yo, listen. You know what I'm saying? I know you've been going for a quick minute, whatever. You know, we be in our local shit. But he like, yo, it's some other shit going on. It's a whole underground rap world that's going on. I don't even know what he talking about yet. He like, it's some whole different shit that I'm in. I'm saying at this time, he probably like a year and a half, 2 years knee deep in this shit. So he like, yo, you know, I've been fucking with you. I know you nice. I'ma guide you in there. And then, you know what I'm saying? You do what it do. But he was like, yo, he was like, the only thing I want from you that I request is don't give up. I don't care what you do, just don't give up. You know what I'm saying? You meet or link any of these niggas that know me, you don't even got to tell them you know me. Just take it from there. You know how to conduct conversation with niggas. So I say that to say he brought me in there. I didn't even know Kano. I didn't know none of the Walkers. I'm brand new. Like, he knew them because he was already knee deep. And, you know, Roman, they was already in there before him type shit. So it's like they had already solidified a bond. So I'm coming in like as a new kid on the block. And then, you know, Bob, I guess he must have introduced me to them on his own time when he conversing with them. And then I start putting out shit. The first person I put something out is Wavy the God. Shout out Wavy. Me and him put out something. He was the first person I dealt with in the underground as far as producing with music, period. We did a Lucy or two. And then that's when we did Full Court Press. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, at the time when I came home, I didn't come straight back to New York. I went down to VA. I was in VA for like a year and a half because I was like, I ain't want to come back to where I left. That got me locked. I didn't want to be back in that environment. I needed time to step back, get my shit together, regroup. Cause some niggas be like, oh, he only did a year. That's for niggas who's institutionalized who would say that. A year in jail feels like a 5-year bid. You're not doing shit. You feel what I'm saying? You're doing the same shit every day, which is nothing. I ain't never read so many books since I've been in school when I was in jail. Like, so it was just, it fucked me up mentally because it was like I did little overnight in the precinct, little bullshit skip bid, 3-4 months here and there when I was younger. But to do that, yeah, that shit not only made me reflect on my personal life, it made me be able to sit down and do my music. Because my man Holla told me back then when I spoke to him on the JP, he like, yo, I know it may sound fucked up, but when you speeding and you moving too fast, God is going to sit you down. Like, you lucky you still alive and you not dead. Like, jail is not cool, but you had to get sat down there to get a peace of mind and really get yourself together and really reevaluate what the fuck is going on or been going on around you. You feel what I'm saying? So I did that, and then that gave me a peace of mind to not only start working out and get my health right, it made me start expanding my mind with writing. Because when I first got locked out, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna be able to write. It's too mentally fucked up and draining for me right now. But as time went by, I was able to start writing, and I was just writing. And I said I was locked up out of state. So the facility I was in out of state, you was able to get tablets. You know what I'm saying? You could purchase a tablet. That's when I knew about the JPay. You could download regular industry music and instrumentals. They was industry, obviously, but you could download them. So, I was downloading beats, and I started writing. Wrote over fucking 150 raps, almost 200 raps, no cap. Like Bubba tell you, I showed him my notebook. I had a regular composition notebook, a mini notebook, and just loose piece of paper was just raps front and back. And then I felt like, before that, people started knowing who I was, but it's like I wasn't crossover into the underground yet. But when I did come, it's like, all right, I got something to prove. I'm coming home, and I got the artillery. That's what made me feel comfortable. So I started just putting out mad freestyles on industry beats, like over 50 of them shits when I came home. And that's what really started creating my buzz. Because they like, who is this kid? Who is this nigga? Spoda, who is this nigga?
It's game time, watch a nigga get his shit off. Getting busy is the type of shit I've been on. I do this shit by my law.
I put out Audio Trafficking Part 1. That was an EP with the standouts. That was like, people was fucking with it, but it's like a lot of people still getting hip to me. So I say that to say, when I dropped Truth Be Told, shout out Hobgoblin. When I dropped Truth Be Told, that specific project, I don't know what the fuck it was, but he also had his buzz overseas already also. So that might have been what brought more traction. But that project right there put me where now they saying Spoda name with a lot of these other niggas in the underground shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at first, they were saying my name with Wavy because Wavy had already said. So it's like, if they fuck with you and they see you doing a project with somebody, they gonna tap into that person because they know you're not just gonna be fucking with nobody. So like, people started tapping in with me and Wavy. I can't never knock that because that was my first project. A lot of people did, but it's like the Audio Trafficking EP, Audio Trafficking Part 1 EP was 7 tracks. So it was kind of short. So it kind of threw people off. Also on top of that, so some people might not tap in because they looking like, all right, whatever. Truth Be Told, I dropped, and it's like, it put me on a higher pedestal. Like, it kind of fucked me up mentally, like, oh shit, because it happened out of nowhere. I started getting looked at and followed from a lot of people who I knew was watching me, but was never following me or friends with me. But it's like, after that project, I guess because it started spreading like wildfire, it started reaching certain ears where certain projects I know wouldn't have reached those ears. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people started following me and tapping in, and a lot of producers who are nice started tapping in with me, as opposed to me going to look for producers. They hitting me like, yo, what's up? But at the same time, I was still new, so I was just on some like, all right, send me the beats, whatever. But then as time went by and I started realizing my worth and my talent, is like, you got to start getting compensated off this after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool that you getting beats for free. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be real. Rem kept it real with me. He like, nigga, that's always a good look, but you got to think about it. All right, the producer gives you the beat for free. You lay it down for free. You know he got something going on so it's good exposure for you and go hand in hand, all right? But now they upload the shit on their platform. You on it, but they upload it on their platform and they getting a couple pennies off it, a couple cents off it, you know what I'm saying? And he said that to say basically like, it's not like when you started no more. You know what I'm saying? You worked your way up. You stayed down till you came up. You did a lot of different things for free where you didn't have to, and you did though because it worked out for you in the end. He's like, now you got to start standing stern and firm on your shit. Like, it's cool to have relationships with dudes and certain people where he's like, you're going to have relationships where you're going off the strength because you just got that bond. But it's like some people will start trying to bring you down and ride off your momentum. You know what I'm saying? Because when I dropped Truth Be Told, it was so crazy because mad producers, niggas coming from left and right out the woodwork trying to fuck with me. And they ain't even try to reach out before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen they fuck with certain niggas that I fuck with, and I never got mad or never hated. That's one thing about me. I never hated because it's like, if we all a team, we all a dogs, I want to see niggas do good. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my time is going to come. And now slowly but surely, it's starting to spin back around, and my shit is starting to come back. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to be my turn. Well, right now, I got the Truth Be Told EP. True to Self. Shout out Damn Dave. Beats, he from overseas also. Before that, I put out Audio Trafficking 2. Right at the end of this, matter of fact, on New Year's Eve of 2021 with the Standouts. And the reason why we did that, shout out to A-Dot, half of the producers of the Standouts. We dropped it on New Year's Eve. Like, it's kind of sounded cliche to do it because a lot of niggas going to try to drop shit, but it's like, I didn't even realize it till he pointed it out. It was 3 years from that date in 2019, we dropped a Lucy called Heat, and that was the first time I collaborated with them. So it was basically like a 3-year anniversary of dropping it on New Year's Eve. I didn't realize that A-Dot, like, nigga, that was the New Year's Eve 3 years ago. We dropped our first song together. Like, me, he was like, this shit would be ill. And I didn't think about, like, yo, that's ill. Like, it's a 3-year anniversary with us having a bond out with music and outside of music, but we dropping that piece. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I dropped that, dropped the True to Self. You know what I'm saying? About to drop again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Fremont Beats. He out in Cali. We about to drop a project called Soul Food for Thought. You know what I'm saying? So that's about to drop this month. Whenever this shit come out, I know he gonna chop, but that's dropping this month. You know what I'm saying? And everything is already in order as far as the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is in order. Shit is just it's crazy. Like, I don't know, shit be fucking me up sometimes because it's crazy that genuine people be fucking with me. Like, we didn't know each other from a hole in the wall, but we all had made this bond and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say, like, them knowing who I am or anybody who know me know I'm just outgoing. Right. I like to be good spirited. Like, everybody got that other side. You know what I'm saying? I have that other side where I be on my mood swings and all that and shit like that. But I'm a good dude. If you know me, and I always be full of energy. So it's like, me having the confidence and knowing I could rap, that shit gave me the confidence to be like, I ain't gonna front. Of course, my first couple shows, you get the butterflies, like, you never performed in front of, like, outside strangers before, but it's like, after, like, the second or third time, just me having the confidence and knowing I'm nice with my raps, it's just like, nigga, you just gotta know how to remember your shit, go on stage, just act like you don't see, and you're gonna see people, but act like you don't see nobody. You know what I'm saying? Act like it's just you in there, and it's just you and the DJ playing the music, and there's no spectators. And I just use that energy and carry it over. But I also do that because, like I said, not only is it me, like, when, I can't even say that because even being local, I'll be like that. In my own town, Nassau, so I'll be like that. But, like, when I go outside of Long Island, being that I'm automatic like that, I feel like I have to be like that because a lot of people either don't know about Long Island, or if they do, they sleep on us. Like, not knowing, like, we the sixth borough. A lot of y'all favorite pioneers came from Long Island. You feel what I'm saying? That's a whole nother discussion. But I feel like I got a rep. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's at the point where I'm not local no more, so I don't really indulge in the local antics. Not saying I'm too good, but it's like it's still crabs in a barrel, and I be looking at myself like, damn, if I wasn't in the underground, I would still be in this little local realm where niggas are always gonna try to backbite or bring you down because everybody want to be the nigga. When y'all don't understand, they don't even really respect us Long Island like that we gotta squad up and make them respect us and remember, like, yo, a lot of ill pioneers came from here. This new younger generation, these niggas could rap. So when I go out of town, out of state, I be more enhanced with it, like the NIM show. You see, I was talking my shit, Brooklyn Bay Show, nigga, cause not only that, I move dolo. I don't move with an entourage of niggas. That's never been me. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was back then, it'd be my right-hand man, Imperial, or my man, Xavier at the time. Like, it would just be me and one nigga. I would never move with a bunch of niggas. Like, the hood would be there, but you're not gonna see me coming in with mad niggas, because that's just not me. Even when I'm in the studio, before I have my home setup, you don't see me in there with mad niggas trying to look like a party. I'm in there with me, the engineer, and if there's a feature, the feature. Other than that, I'm in there. I don't need that around, like, for what? You feel what I'm saying?
Indeed, it's me.